Friend the other day, she was traveling. She's like, well, when I travel, we always bring a carry-on and we have a little bit of a rule. Like, I have a shoe rule. I'm like, that's really hard for me to follow. It's a limit. This, it had to do with a sandal. Like, you bring a sneaker and you bring a sandal, but this Vionic snake print adjustable wedge called Kanya is not only a beautiful summer sandal with a gorgeous wedge, but this incredible footbed will help elevate your body to that natural alignment. This is podiatrist designed, right? This helps relieve a lot of the common causes of like heel pain and knee pain is the design of this unique Vionic footbed. It has a seal of approval by the American Podiatric Medical Association. Let me show you what's happening, because normally what is a $100 shoe, a $99 shoe from Vionic, we have Vionic tonight for $69.95, and it's going to ship to you for free. You break up those payments on 4 easy payments of $17.49, makes it really easy for your go-to summer sandal, where you feel feminine and pretty, but so comfortable on your feet. The color that I have with me is called Peony. It's the color that I'm wearing. It's a beautiful neutral, but there's this very subtle blush pink, almost just like the petal of a peony flower. We also have it available in black. Now, all of them have this kind of cork-like wrap to the heel and to that wedge that's just over 2 inches. And then last but certainly not least, we have this color here. We're calling it oat, but think of this as almost like a very light icy gray. And there's a subtle, very hint of just a touch of blue. Very subtle. You know how all grays have a little undertone, whether it's purple, whether it's, a green, whether it's a blue. This one just has that frosty blue. $69.95 to get these home. Monica is joining us. Monica Tenario is part of the Vionic team. She helps us find great styles, really great support in Vionic. Monica, I am always surprised. I mean, thanks to my mom who first introduced me to Vionic, some of the most comfortable shoes. I wore my Vionic slip-on sneakers into the studio today. What is so special about a Vionic footbed that's different than any other brand?
So, Allie, as you know, we are known for our 3-zone technology. And instead of just seeing that in a sneaker or a closed-toe casual, we've brought that to a sandal. And I think that's so important for so many of us because, if you're going to a podiatrist for any reason whatsoever and you walk into that office in anything that does not have that support, you're going to get the big no-no, the shame on you.
Oh, let alone a heel.
Let alone a heel. I've had that look before from the doctor and they're not happy. So when you walk in with these, you can see that we put that same technology into not just a sandal, but a wedge sandal. So just where you have your hand back there, that is that deep heel cup. It gives you great stability. So when you're standing all day, you've got all of that weight distributed correctly. The arch that you see there that comes up and meets the arch of your foot, which is the podiatrist designed feature. And then up front, you get all that extra cushioning. So you can see here, we do our 3-zone comfort, that stability, arch support, and cushioning really gives you the perfect balance that you need for that weight distribution. And that way, not all of the pressure is going in the heel or the ball of your foot. And that's, of course, especially important when you're putting something up on a wedge. And, in addition, Vionic is the first to bring you that metatarsal dome. So if you take a look at that shoe on the underside where all that flexibility is, there's also an additional little cushioning right where your metatarsal is, and where so many of us have issues from years and years of standing on heels and kind of putting all that pressure to the ball of your foot. Exactly.
Yeah, I can feel it with my finger. It's not so like obtrusive that you put your foot on and you're like, what is that? But you can feel that there's that little extra lift where you need the support.
Exactly.
But look how pretty. Nobody will know. I think of the little reels trend I've been seeing on Instagram where it's like, they're never gonna know. They're gonna know. They're never gonna know that you are wearing a podiatrist designed summer wedge. 3 points of adjustability, beautiful colors, lots of flexibility. So oftentimes I find myself where me and my husband, we have an afternoon or an evening to ourselves. We've got a sitter and we like to go to as many places as we can, whether it's, start at one restaurant and have a drink in an app, and then maybe walk somewhere else and, you know, try another place, like a little progressive dinner. So I always have to think like, okay, Allie, make sure you wear comfortable shoes. Well, thank you to my mom who introduced me to Vionic, and I can always hear her voice in the back of my head. Does it have arch support? Like every time I would buy a shoe, Monica, it was always like, but does it have arch support, Mom? Hey, Mom, these do. And
They're
really
perfect.
are going to allow you to get back into heels if maybe you haven't been, and you do have a rubberized sole as well. They're $69.95.
And it's a smart way too to be proactive for our feet. We only get one
Good
pair.
point.
As women, we tend to abuse our feet. I know I've been guilty of it.
Yeah.
And you know, so many people say, well, I don't need a podiatrist, you know, design shoe, or I don't need arch support. The truth of the matter is we all do. And you know, the big thing is to get there early so you don't have the problems down the road. And this provides such great support. But it's a great little fashion piece too. I had a little giggle earlier when you talked about the one shoe in the luggage for vacation. You know, we all know how difficult it can be when you're packing for a whole family to go. This really is a great little shoe. It's got that fun snake emboss that's so subtle. You can pair it with anything. Exactly what you're wearing now is perfect, or even that great little cropped pant you were showing earlier. Like you said, we want to see the shoe. So a great way to wear this, you know, all throughout spring and summer.
That's a really good point. Grab your color. This one right here is called the Peony, and it has like the subtle little blush pink, almost like the, you know, the petal on a peony flower. So then I have on.
Yeah.
We also have the oat, and then there's the black, and then the oat has like it looks a little blue, very subtle, just like a gray blue. It's really pretty and fresh. $69.95 for Vionic. Normally it's a $100 sandal, and it is sandal season. You get it now at that clearance price. Once they're gone, they're gone. Monica, thank you so much. It was fun to spend some time with you.
Thank you. Thanks, Allie. Thanks for having me. Have a great night.